Hey y'all, welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for being here today as I dive into the 7th episode of the 6th season of Game of Thrones. And I gotta say, in the last episode, I truly did enjoy getting to know a little bit more about Samwell and where he came from because he has been such a lovable character. I also enjoyed, to what seems like to me, Arya getting out of the storyline that she was in, because I truly believe that our girl is on to bigger and better things. I'm ready to dive into this episode. It's been a minute. My kids are in indoor soccer season, competitive dance season, and competitive cheer season. So it's been a second since I sat down right here and watched Game of Thrones. And I'm like, I can't tell you the amount of relief and excitement that is coursing through my veins right now. If you want to help me out before we get started by liking the video, subscribing to the channel, turning on your post notification bell so you never miss out on watching any good shows or movies and music together. And if you want the full length watch along, the link for Patreon is going to be down in the description. For now, let's dive right into this episode. Oh, no intro.
Oh, Justin, please.
All right. New characters?
Come on, get a move. Come on.
Ruggedly handsome new characters. Somebody can't hand one to themselves. Oh, not somebody! I'm giddy! Game of Thrones giveth, and they taketh away. You know? But today they just giveth, and I will take that. I thought he was dead. I thought he was gone. That's very unexpected. I thought we were done with him. And that's great, because I don't feel like he was a toss-away character for us to just be like, oh, we just left him to die, you know? Thank you for something. Jeez. I love the Hound. He's such a complex character, because you say you love him and then like he'll run at the mouth and you're like, ew, you know, he'll say something so out of line and so out of pocket, but then for some reason you like him. Truth is that not everybody's black and white. Not everybody's character is black and white. Some people's are muddled. He's one. Everybody's is muddled.
In all my days, I've never seen a man swing an axe like that. How many men did it take to cut you down?
Just one.
Oh, he's some kind of monster.
He was a woman.
He thought it was a joke. He's serious. But how did he end up here? Which actually looks like a nice place, nice people.
I think some of the men are a bit afraid of you.
I'm used to it.
When I found you, I thought you'd been dead for days. Thinking already, and you had all over you. And bone was coming.
He's walking with a limp, though, we saw.
A burial, and then you coughed. Nearly shit myself. Right, I don't know much about the gods.
You're on the wrong line of work.
Do you think they know the word of God or God? I don't even know their real name. Or maybe it's the Lord of Light. They're all the same thing. What matters is that there's something greater than us.
Yeah, man.
You didn't know me back in my time. You don't know the things I've done.
I've heard stories.
If the gods are real, why haven't they punished me?
Oh, that's deep.
They have.
That's just as deep.
Your Grace.
That's
To your husband, your king, to the gods themselves.
It's just the desires that drove me no longer do.
Congress does not require desire, only patience. The king must have an heir if we are to continue our good work.
He just gives advice in all avenues.
The true path is hard to find.
Hard to find and harder still to walk upon. But you've made great progress. Pray your grandmother follows your lead.
I feel like that's a threat, and only the way the High Sparrow can give a threat.
The Queen of Thorns is a remarkable woman and an unrepentant sinner. You must teach her the new way,
Don't go after her.
or I fear for her safety.
See, that's a warning.
Move
Annoyed.
or talk. I want to speak with you alone.
Sir Unella has been my true
And I don't feel like Margaery is really she's playing them, but I think she's playing a part. Also, so mad that they got Margaery out of her dresses. You know, the ones that she served in.
All I have to do is whistle and my men will in here and bash you about. You could use a good bashing.
You could use a good bashing.
Gods could have punished you and father, but they didn't. Showed mercy.
What about your brother? What him?
Loris's only hope is to confess his
Yeah, I don't believe this for Margaery.
will allow him to return to Highgarden.
I'm sorry.
As a mindless fanatic.
As a free man.
You will leave for Highgarden today. It says you must stay here.
I am the queen. Duty to serve my husband, the king.
Is this real or is she brainwashed? I mean, she brainwashed or is this fake?
But you should leave, grandmother. Your place is at home.
I will never leave you. Never.
You must.
She's telling her to get out.
Find comfort in prayer and good works.
Read between the lines. Grandma.
Watches over us all.
I'll see you soon, my dear.
I love these two women together.
Shall we pray?
Get gone. You have to go. The rose.
If it weren't for him, none of us would be here. All of you would be meat in the Night King's arm, pile of charred bones just like Mance.
Remember, Mance is camped all the way to the horizon. Look at us now. Look what's left of us.
To them, yeah, that's not many.
You shouldn't have to come to Winterfell with me. It's not the deal we made. I need you with me. We need to beat them if you're gonna survive.
This is for the sake of everybody.
The crows killed him because he spoke for the free folk.
Shoot. Let's talk about that.
We deserve to be the last of the free folk.
Wow. I'm so glad they didn't leave Jon Snow kaput. I'm so glad that he's alive.
Be sure they'll come.
You're not clever like your southerners. We say we'll do something, we do it.
He said our word means something.
I heard you were leaving King's Landing.
That is hardly your concern.
You'll leave him rotting in a cell.
Loras rots in a cell. The High Sparrow rules this city.
He does.
2 ancient houses face collapse of you and your stupidity.
Tell her, because that's true.
I made a terrible mistake every single day.
Good.
We have fanatics onto our doorstep, and now we must fight them together. We need each other.
She's telling her don't go.
I wonder if you're the worst person I've ever met. At a certain age, it's hard to recall. Vile do stand out through the years.
You love your granddaughter. I love my son. It's the only truth I know. We must defend them.
I'm leaving this wretched city as fast as I can. Shoeless zealot throws me into one of his cells.
Shoeless zealot.
The rest of your family have abandoned you. You're surrounded by enemies. You're going to kill them all by yourself? You've lost Cersei.
Seems like it.
Confined in all this misery.
Oh, she's cold. She said, you've lost and it's the only joy that I can find in all this misery. Every word that she spoke to Cersei just now, I loved. Because there was an insult in like almost every sentence. But it was a clever one. I would not want to go into like a war of words with Grandma. But I would love to watch her in action.
I'm just an up-jump sellsword.
Annoyance of knights. That's quite a difference.
Knights don't get paid.
There are any offers in the Lannister army?
Saying I have a bigger cock than anyone in the Unsullied army. You promised me a lordship, highborn beauty for a wife.
You'll get all 3. Always
Don't
pays-
say it.
Don't say it. You know how much he's heard that. You know how many times he's heard that. Also, guys, don't judge. It's cold and I couldn't find a blanket, so I have my kid's bluey blanket.
You think I won't do it, old man? I sliced your niece's throat from ear to ear, running and hiding like a coward. Yield the cat.
He's not saying a word.
All right, cut his throat. Go on, then.
That's so bad. It's so bad. They didn't want to anyways. I just realized who that was. I should have known. He just looks different as a captive.
Walder. Edmure is a prisoner of House Frey.
Only a fool makes threats. Now, let's say threaten to hit you unless you shut your mouth. What do you think I'd do?
I don't give a rap.
A backhand from Jaime hurts too, I bet.
Unless you'd like to take his place.
Apologies, Sir Jaime. Do as he says.
Siege is now under my command. Fish looks out from those ramparts. You'll see an army at his gates, not whatever this is.
Yeah, this sounds intimidating.
Get word to the Blackfish. I want a parley.
A parley or a fight?
He's an old man.
You've got one hand. My money's on the old boy.
Oh, wow, that's beautiful.
Lady Mormont.
Welcome to Bear Island.
This is somebody new.
I served under your uncle at Castle Black. He was also a great warrior and an honourable man.
I think we've had enough small talk. Why are you here?
My sister to ask for House Mormont's allegiance.
As far as I understand, you're in Lady Sandra Bolton. Who's she Lannister? I've heard conflicting reports.
I did what I had.
This little girl just read her.
I am a Stark. I will always be a Stark.
You don't just want my allegiance.
Ramsay Bolton cannot be a...
This is a smart little child.
It is our duty to stop him. Holds our brother Rickon Stark as prisoner. What you have to understand, my lady, is...
Responsible for Bear Island and all who live here. One more Mormont life for someone else's war.
I'm impressed with her, honestly.
Of addressing the lady of a great house in time of war. But I'm here because this isn't someone else's war. It's our war.
Go on, Sir Davos.
She'll listen to him. Everybody will listen to Sir Davos.
Your uncle fought them at the Fist of the First Men. I fought them at Hardhome.
Stand a chance against the Night King. You want to protect your people, my lady. I understand. There's no hiding from this. We have to fight. We need to do it together.
Davos makes people listen.
Mormont has kept faith with House Stark for 1,000 years. We will not break faith today.
I have so much respect for this little girl. I just think she's cool and strong.
How many fighting men can we expect?
62. We are not a large house, but we're a proud one. And every man fights with the strength of 10 mainland.
They're half as ferocious as the Boltons are doomed.
That's right. There you go. I love that little girl. Much different than the boy who's running the Vale. But he legit just got off. Give him time. Give him time. What is the little boy from the Vales? They're letting Jaime in. I love the blackfish, it looks like scales on their armor.
Kingslayer. Then why are you here?
You know why I'm here. This castle belongs to House Frey. King Tom and I order you to surrender.
Or you'll kill Edmure. If he's marked for death, no matter what. Hang him and be done with it.
You won't stop with Edmure. You'll force me to storm the castle. Hundreds will die.
Hundreds of mine. Thousands of yours.
And kill every last one of you. But if you surrender, I'll spare the lives of your men.
Your honor. Bargaining with oath, building on quicksand.
Clearly you have no intention of saving your men's lives. Why did you come treat with me?
You're dull. I wanted to see you in person. Get them.
He said this was for entertainment.
Now I have. I'm disappointed.
House Mormont.
And?
We've sent ravens to houses
I
Manderley.
don't care about Raven. You're asking me to join your army. Fighting in this army.
Oh, when he says the wildling.
The bulk of the force is made up of wildlings.
See, instantly laughed.
When the Ironborn attacked this castle, threw my wife and children, brutalized and killed our subject, taken up with a foreign whore, and those who followed him killed.
That dang.
The House Stark is dead.
To many, you could see how they would assume that, or could feel that way. That marriage between Robb and his wife really, remember the kind of warning they said, this is going to be your death. I mean, that marriage right there did put so much chaos into motion.
Why do we have to come here?
Some of us still like it.
I didn't realize that was his sister.
Have a drink, at least.
I don't want one.
I'll find you in a bit. Thing on the Iron Islands has an ass like that. Doesn't interest you anymore.
Oh, poor Theon.
I won't joke about it. I'll never hurt you, little brother. Don't you know that?
I said, oh, poor Theon. I don't mean that. I forgot how horrible he was. But I don't know.
It's a great big world and we have fast ships.
I don't want any.
I don't care what you want. Drink. Drink it all.
It's so hard to forget how much Sometimes it's easy to forget how much you hate Theon.
Tired of watching you cower like a beat dog. Drink the goddamn ale. Now listen to me. I need you, Theon Greyjoy, not this rat shit pretender.
Yeah, bring him back. This is sad. Reek is sad.
We're gonna make a pact with this Dragon Queen, and we're gonna take back the Iron Islands. Are you really with me?
I really like her.
I'm gonna go fuck the tits off this one.
Those mountains are a natural fortification. Stream down there for the horses.
Staying here long. Another storm could hit any day.
Nose defeated Stannis as much as the Boltons did.
It's on Winterfell now. Oh, we still can.
Stannis was not prepared for the weather.
But we still have a chance if we're careful and smart. Oh, for fuck's sake.
So he's your most...
What an army.
He secured 62 men from a 10-year-old.
I'm standing here talking to you and he serves...
Yeah.
Who lost the Blackwater, who brother who doesn't have a head. Not enough. We need more men.
There's no time.
I know that Lord
We
Colonel...
fight with the army we have.
It's not enough. I agree. They're definitely not a united front.
Look at you. Hold on.
Black Crow always makes me think of Bran.
Animals are true to their nature, and we had betrayed ours. Cut that young boy's throat myself as his mother screamed. My friends held her back.
So he has a dark past too.
Never too late to stop robbing, killing people. Start helping people. It's never too late to come back.
He's trying to get through to our boy, the Hound.
It's not about waiting for the gods to answer you. It's not even about the god, about you. Learning you have to answer your prayers yourself.
Who is this?
Oh, we thank you for your protection. Who are you protecting us from?
Do you have any horses?
No gold. No steel.
We don't really have anything.
You're welcome to stay for supper. But we have hungry mouths here.
Stay safe. The night is dark and full of terrors.
Oh, I hate that line. The night is dark and full of terrors. Like the Hound was ready then. The leader, though, he had just the perfect response to keep things tame.
All of them. I mean, these people don't know how to fight.
You do, even if it's to protect yourself.
Violence is a disease. Cure disease by spreading it to more people.
You don't cure it by dying either.
He said he's a fighter. Am I missing this? Was he a character before?
I'm not going anywhere near those men.
You're Westerosi.
What do you care?
I want to book passage home.
Can't afford it.
Can't afford it.
Where'd you steal this from?
What do you care?
I leave in 2 days. You can have a hammock in steerage.
I want a cabin, and we'll leave at dawn.
Oh?
See you at sunrise.
But then she just took the money back.
Sweet girl.
What? No way that's really happening. No. She wore somebody else's face, but she stabbed Arya a few times. There's no way Arya survives that. That's creepy, because how do you know? You don't know when somebody's coming to... And she's the one to do that to Arya since she met her. Really dislike. I've never really truly liked her. I thought it was cool she taught her to fight when she was blind, but like, that's it. How did she survive? She stabbed her like 3 times in the gut. Oh, man. Not the... Oh, it's gonna make me sick. The thought of the pain of her walking around like that's gonna make me sick. Somebody help her! The way he's living right now seemed so peaceful before those guys showed up. Come on, man. That's sick. That's disgusting. And he escaped it by just not being there. Why her? Just like innocent. Let's get Shoot, can we just continue right from that point on? Because I'm ticked. But we got the Hound. And that's a lot. That way that episode ended. Sometimes Game of Thrones ends in epic ways, sad ways. This way, the way this one ended really ticked me off, because I don't see the point in hurting them people. But the entire episode was good. What's happened with, and if I don't have the word in front of me, I'll mispronounce it. Lady Lana or Olana, I don't know. It's a Lady Olana. I'm gonna call her Grandma. I feel like she's not done. I feel like she's doing what she needs to do because she's smart. But Mike, I have so much faith and hope that she's not done, because that's not somebody that rolls over. She ain't ever probably gave up in her entire life. That woman is used to winning, and I hope that she wins this. But we at least have Snow going back for the North, but I feel like it's like a empty hope, right? Because he doesn't have an army, and Sansa is so totally right about that. This was such an interesting episode. I can't wait to get to the next one, but now we're getting into that dangerous zone with Game of Thrones where it's like, you never know what's gonna happen through episodes 8, 9, and 10. 1, 2, 3, all the way 1 through 10, you never know what's gonna happen. But specifically at the end, they tend to like yank your heart out and stomp on it. So we'll see what happens. Before we go, if you guys want to help me out by liking the video, subscribing to the channel, turning on your post notification bell so you never miss out on watching any good shows or movies together. And if you want the full link to watch along, the link for Patreon is down in the description. For now, let's go out in this big, beautiful world. Let's spread some light and let's spread some love. And if we can, let's make somebody smile. Bye, you guys.